Have you ever felt like something was off in your relationship, but you just couldn't put your finger on it? You're intimate with her, you're present, but something about her energy, her reactions, her words, they don't feel the same. She's there, but she's not. Let me ask you something. Has she been bringing up other men in conversation more often? Has she stopped appreciating the little things you do? Do you feel like she started noticing things about you she never cared about before? These small shifts may seem insignificant at first, but they could be revealing a deeper truth, one that most men completely overlook. When a woman starts emotionally pulling away, she often doesn't even realize it herself at first. But what she will start doing subconsciously is comparing. She might not say, "I wish you were more like him," but she'll think it. She'll measure you against someone else, someone who's invaded her mind, someone she might not even want to admit she's thinking about. And that's when things get dangerous. So, how do you catch this early, before she starts making decisions that can't be undone? Here are 7 subtle ways she's mentally replacing you with another man. If you see these signs, it's time to wake up and take back control before it's too late.
Sign number 1. She teases or jokes about other men, but it feels off playful. Teasing between partners is normal, healthy even, but there's a huge difference between innocent jokes and subtle comparisons that hint at hidden thoughts. Have you noticed her mentioning certain men more often? Maybe it's a coworker, a celebrity, or even an old friend. And while she laughs it off, something about it feels different. Maybe she jokingly says, "Wow, I bet he never forgets anniversaries." Or, "Look at him. Now that's a man who knows how to plan a date." These aren't just casual remarks. They're tests, subtle ways of placing an idea in your head without openly admitting what she's thinking. Here's how you know it's a problem. She keeps bringing up a specific man, even in random conversations. She teases you about traits that conveniently match his strengths. She laughs when she talks about him, but her body language betrays something deeper. A woman doesn't repeatedly mention another man unless he's on her mind. The more frequently she brings him into conversation, the more she's mentally weighing him against you, whether she means to or not.
Sign number 2. She suddenly becomes obsessed with finding herself. Has she recently become hyper-focused on self-improvement? Is she suddenly talking about self-love, personal growth, or needing space to figure out who she is? This might sound harmless, maybe even inspiring, but here's what most men don't realize. When a woman starts searching for herself, she's often already found something or someone else that's making her question her current reality. Pay attention if she starts working out more but doesn't seem to care if you notice. She's suddenly reading self-help books about finding happiness alone. She talks about needing space but won't explain what changed. The biggest mistake men make? Thinking this is just a phase. But the truth, women don't go on a journey of self-discovery unless something triggered it.
Sign number 3. She brings up old relationships more than usual. Why would a woman randomly start bringing up ex-boyfriends she supposedly forgot about? Why would she start reminiscing about past experiences she never mentioned before? The answer is simple. She's mentally checking out of her current reality and searching for a way to justify it. When a woman starts romanticizing the past, it means she's not fulfilled in the present. Look for these patterns. She casually brings up her ex, even when the topic is unrelated. She compares your actions to things her ex used to do. She starts reminiscing about the passion she had in past relationships. The scariest part? She might not even realize she's doing it, but her mind is drifting. And if you don't step in and reset the connection, you might lose her without even realizing it.
Sign number 4. She stops appreciating the little things you do. There was a time when she'd light up when you brought her coffee, when she'd melt when you complimented her, when she'd smile just because you were near. But now, it's different. You do the same things you always did, but now they seem to mean nothing to her. She doesn't react the same way. She doesn't seem impressed anymore. And worst of all, she barely even notices. Here's why this happens. She's mentally focusing on what another man does differently. She's started comparing the effort you put in and measuring it against someone else. She's begun detaching from the small things that once made her feel loved. If she no longer sees the value in your presence, it's because her attention is elsewhere.
Sign number 5. She's suddenly addicted to romance movies or books. A woman's fantasies tell you everything about what she's craving. If she suddenly starts watching love stories, obsessing over romance novels, or getting lost in fictional relationships, it means she's mentally searching for something missing in reality. Why this matters? Women use fictional love stories as emotional escapes. If she's watching intense romantic movies alone, it means she's trying to feel something that's fading in her real life. She might not even realize it, but she's filling a gap in her emotional world. This isn't just harmless entertainment. It's a subconscious clue that her emotional needs aren't being met by you.
Sign number 6. She starts criticizing things about you that never bothered her before. A woman who is mentally shifting toward another man will start noticing flaws in you, flaws that never mattered before. It might look like this. She suddenly hates how you dress, even though you've dressed that way for years. She starts criticizing your habits, the same ones she once found endearing. She compares your personality to someone else, without even realizing it. When a woman secretly compares you to another man, her expectations shift, and you're the one who suffers for it.
What this means for you. The most dangerous part about emotional detachment is that it happens long before a woman ever acts on it physically. If you've noticed these signs, don't ignore them, because once she fully checks out mentally, there's no coming back.